Hello, Spirit family. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. I am getting ready to pick the winner of the February 2020 free 20-minute reading. I do apologize that I'm uploading this beyond the time that I said that I would. Honestly, I got a lot of personal reading requests. As you all know, I'm no longer doing any personal readings as of March 1st. Which is not really the truth because I just did like more than I anticipated. I didn't know that you all would respond so eagerly to getting a personal reading. So I really am feeling great. I'm feeling so good because I know that I was able to help a lot of you. And so, you know, that's what I'm here for. That's my life purpose. So that made me think a lot, made me put a lot of things into perspective. And even though I said I wouldn't do any more personal readings, I will. I'm going to go back to doing the personal readings. However, I'm going to wait until I get at least 1,000 subscribers before I go back to doing the personal readings, just because even though I still feel weird about taking money for doing something that I, feel I'm supposed to do, as my spiritual mentor told me, the money isn't really about taking advantage of people, because that's kind of how I feel when I see, other psychics or mediums or whatever they call themselves doing what I do. Sometimes I can just feel the ingenuousness surrounding their aura, and it hurts me because I'm not like that. And it's really hard to get people to understand that because there's so many crooked people out in the world these days, and it's just hard to say that you're not one of them and have people believe you. So that was my apprehension with asking for monetary gains for the use of my gift. But as my spiritual mentor told me, it's it really helps to weed out those individuals who really, want my help, and those individuals that are looking to take advantage of me for, in the same light that I feel others are being taken advantage of. I'm opening myself up to be taken advantage of as well. And so asking for monetary compensation is really just a block to see who's really in it for the assistance and who's in it to waste my time and take advantage of me. So that's the way she explained it to me, and that makes me feel a lot better. And it also makes me feel as though it is against my purpose to, stop doing personal readings, because that's my way of walking in my purpose. That's my way of remedying all the bad karma that I brought into this life. So anyway, that being said, let me go ahead and pick the winner. I do apologize for not getting to the second half of February Aquarius reading. I'm going to make that up to you guys by doing a career reading as well for the month of March. Okay, and I know I didn't do the Virgo reading either, and I'm not going to. I mean, it's too late now anyway, but I didn't do it for a reason. I only had 25 views on the last reading that I uploaded for the Virgos, and oh, that's the other thing my spiritual mentor told me. It's not about, the money doesn't pay for my gift. The money pays for my time. And if I'm only getting 25 views on a video, I'm just not going to do that sign for that month, for the next month. And that just, because my time is valuable. Y'all know I have a job, and I also have my own business, and then I'm doing this. And then I have, my fur babies. So I have a lot going on, and I can't be wasting my life on 25 views. Anyway, moving on. So the winner is TLC. So all you have to do is send me an email, and we can go ahead and schedule your free 20-minute reading. Thank you so much for viewing, and peace, love, and light, family. Bye-bye. Oh, enjoy your reading. Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. I am getting ready to do your love reading for March 2020. I do want to thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. You guys, I have almost 300 subscribers. I know. That's wild. I can't believe it myself, honestly. Because you guys know that my abilities aren't something I really advertise. So like I haven't said anything to my friends or family about this channel. So everyone that has subscribed to my channel is, you know, part of my spirit family, and it's a genuine connection that spirit has guided you to be with me, and part of my journey, and as I am a part of yours. So thank you for joining me. I hope that it's a valuable, enlightening and helpful experience. So, what else did I want to tell you guys? I do apologize that this message is getting out to you so late. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me right now. I'm kind of trying to like whisper a little bit because I have my window open. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm pretty sure most people are asleep, but I just, you know, trying to be a little bit conscientious of how loud I am. Wow, that's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love synchronicities. So you guys know that I do the free 20-minute reading giveaway, and if you want to be entered in for the opportunity to win that free 20-minute reading, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and then leave a comment on this or any of my March 2020 love readings. So if Aquarius is your sun sign, if you want to view your moon and rising sign videos as well, and leave a comment, then you will have entered in 3 times. You can cross watch if you want to. Be a little nosy. I'm not judging. And leave a comment on that video. And that's another separate entry as well. So, is there anything else I needed to tell you guys? I am going to go back to doing the personal readings. I'm just waiting to get 1,000 subscribers before I do that, because when you have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube lets you do the community posts, and I really want to do that before I start doing the readings again, because if, you know, something happens, because excuse me, ooh, hold on. Ooh, some of y'all got something to say that you don't want to say. That just caught me out of nowhere. I feel like something dove in my throat. That did not sound right. But y'all know what I mean. Stop being nasty. Anyway, I am going to go back to doing the personal readings after I get 1,000 subscribers. So that way, because I have my own business, I also have a job. I also, you know, have a life. And so if something were to come up to prevent me from being able to follow through with something that I promised, I want to be able to let you all know. And I'm not going to post a video every time. Oh my gosh. Every time I need to tell you something. Okay, Spirit is telling me I'm talking too much. Okay. So let me shut up for a little bit. For you all, I was feeling like you were not willing to let go of something. I saw the 4 of Pentacles twice when I was shuffling. What else did I see? Oh man, I can't remember. There was a cat outside just hollering. It's actually one of the cats that I feed on a regular basis. And so I wasn't going to do your reading until later on, like when the sun rose. But I heard the cat, and I was hoping that it was one of the ones that I feed on a regular basis. I actually haven't seen him in a while because during one of my fur baby's play dates, his friend was over here, and she ran after the cat and like terrified the poor thing. So I actually haven't seen it in like 2 weeks or so. And so I heard it outside a couple of minutes ago. So it's like 5 o'clock right now. So it was probably like 4:30 or so. And so I went out there, and there he was. And at first he looked like, oh no, I'm not coming over there, because I remember what happened last time. And, you know, I wasn't gonna, you know, run at him or anything. I just stood there and waited, and he looked me up and down, and then he slowly came over to me, and then it was like he had never left. It was like we immediately clicked. Like these past 2 weeks didn't, like we were still in sync. And so I petted him for a while, and then I fed him, because I keep food in the house just in case, you know, the strays come around and they're hungry. And so yeah, I fed him, and then, wow, Four of Pentacles. So I fed him and then let him go on about, you know, his business. But before I came back inside, I stood in the dirt, like barefoot, and I just stood there and I looked at the stars, and I, you know, just meditated for a little while. And I wasn't even thinking about doing this reading when I was meditating. I was just standing there, just appreciating the beauty that is, you know, that is life. And it was a very, very relaxing feeling. And so I'm just relaying that experience to you all, because a lot of times when Spirit tells me to do a reading after something like that, the scenario is somehow relevant to what you have going on. So for some of you, there could be a distance between you and someone that you used to be very close to. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Some of you are having a hard time expressing yourself. That's why I'm coughing like this, because there's no reason for me to be coughing right now. The Palo Santo isn't even burning anymore. But anyway, some of you are having a hard time communicating with someone, sharing your feelings, opening up. And then I feel for some of you, you might be hesitant to really put yourself out there, because you don't feel as though what you're putting out will be reciprocated, okay? And that's what I'm feeling, very heavy for some of you. And then also, on the flip side, I'm feeling an appreciation, like maybe someone is really appreciating you from afar, and it's not something that you're really opening your eyes up to noticing right now. And so you might need to take a minute, you know, and stand in some dirt, you know, and look at the stars, and really just take a breather and really see who's there for you, because there's someone there that's willing to feed you what you need. You know what I'm saying? All right, then. Let's get this reading going, Aquarius, so I can stop coughing and carrying on. Definitely throat chakra you need to work on. This is the I speak, located at the throat. So there's something that you need to work on communicating here to be able to achieve this joy and stability and strength. Excuse me. This joy and stability and strengthen this bond that you have with someone I feel that you haven't been in close contact with. You might be at a distance from this person, and if it's not a physical distance, then it's a mental distance. You possibly have been drifting apart from this person. There's been some kind of disconnect to where you guys aren't really you're not as close as you used to be. But I feel as though this might be a minor hurdle for you, and once you heal your throat chakra and really open up to it, express yourself, you have the ability to regain this joy and stability. Or for some of you, this has already occurred, and now something is being brought to light here, and it's right now you're refusing to see that you need to take the lead. Move towards speaking to this person, breaking the silence, which is going to strengthen your bond and allow you to reach this joy and stability here. For some of you, I feel as though some of you are separated from the person that is on your heart, that's in your heart space, and you're wanting to reconnect, but you are hesitant to do so because you don't know how to open that door of communication, that wave of communication, and really let yourself be vulnerable here. And so for some of you, I feel as though you need to be willing to see the opportunity that's in front of you with this person. Sometimes you have to do that slowly, just like I did with the cat. Sometimes you can't rush at someone. You have to wait and let them come to you. But you also have to show that you're interested. If that cat hadn't, sat there and looked at me, really kind of gauged whether or not he could trust me again, then I would have went back in the house. It's cold outside, okay? I don't need those problems. and I'm barefoot. I was barefoot too, so there's that. But he did. He gave me the attention that I needed at the time. And then through that mutual kind of connection, he could gauge that, okay, I can trust this person again. I'm willing to open myself up to this opportunity. And so I feel like that is a relevant experience for some of you. Now remember, if this message don't vibe, let it ride. Please do not force this to fit in your life if it does not fit into your life. And remember, these energies can be vice versa as well. So this could be how the other person is feeling or acting towards you. But I do feel like there's an ending coming here because you have the Ten of Swords. And this is after a period of great struggle, great strife. And I feel as though the ending is related to your inability to let go, to share. Okay? And not just sharing your emotional, you're expressing your emotions, but also willing to share your physical too. I feel as though you're at a distance from this person here, and that might be where your hesitation is. And you have the Two of Swords, so there is a decision that I feel this person is going to be making for you. And it might just be that eye contact. It might just be that opening of an opportunity for communication to begin so that they can express their interest in what you have and wanting to be with you, and then that gives you the opportunity to do the same. You do have the Knight of Swords in reverse here, so and I really feel this is your energy. Of course, it could be another air sign, a Gemini or a Libra, but more than anything, I really feel as though this is your energy. You are looking to communicate, but you're hesitating here. You're not willing to share your inner feelings, the part of you that you're very selfishly holding on to. And that's definitely your emotions. You have the King of Cups here. It could be towards a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I do feel like that might be relevant for some of you dealing with a water sign or someone with that in their sun, moon, or rising position. But they are someone that you really feel like you can open up to, or used to be able to open up to, but things have changed. Things have changed and you've become a little bit more introverted and more afraid to really express yourself, open up and communicate here. Then you have Temperance. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because Temperance is indicative of Sagittarius here. But there's a hope in you, a desire to reach a balance here. And I feel as though Spirit is definitely wanting you to find that equilibrium as well. Then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse here. I feel as though your wish is to, you want this person to make the move. You don't want to be the one to take the lead here. But if you don't take the lead, they're not going to. If you don't give them that wink, let them know, open that door, and stare at them like I did with that cat, they are not going to come in willing to communicate. You're going to have to make the first move. And I feel as though that's something that you're refusing to see. I also feel as though some of you are refusing to see what fault, like what errors you played, the negative side that you played in this relationship. I feel as though you feel that you were giving more than the other person, but I don't think that's the case. I feel as though they might have been giving more to you on an emotional level, and you have been a little bit more introverted and unwilling to share your assets as well as your thoughts and your feelings here. You're not being expressive. You're not opening your throat chakra. And until you do, you're not going to reach this joy and stability here. There's definitely a lack of communication across the board, a lack of openness here. So let me go ahead and see what your advice is. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm kind of trying to whisper because, like I said, my window is open. I feel like everybody is listening to me right now. And I don't want nobody to know. A part of me, a part of my life purpose is to be a part of the community, but to do so in a way where my ego does not supersede my purpose. And so, long story short, nobody should know who I am. It keeps me humble. Oh, but I just feel like it's so quiet outside right now, and my window's open, so everybody is literally just sitting outside my window in a lawn chair with some soda and popcorn, listening to everything that I'm saying and judging me. I don't care though. I really don't care about that part. I just, don't want my ego to get crazy, because I be feeling myself sometimes. Stop thinking nasty. You know what I mean? Y'all nasty. That was it. That was what I saw. I knew there was another card. I couldn't remember what it was. This was the other card that I saw flip when I was shuffling. And I believe it was with this deck too. I know y'all don't believe me. I don't care. I have no reason to lie. But you have the Eight of Swords here. So your advice is to come out of that cocoon. You see the butterfly all wrapped up in its cocoon, and it's ready. It's ready to spread its wings, but it's afraid that its wings are going to get pierced by those swords. You don't know until you try. You don't know until you poke your head out and see what's going on, until you stare at the cat. That's going to be my new saying. Stare at the cat. Then you have the Mother of Swords here. Definitely air energy. Definitely air energy. A very cunning, a very wise, observant individual. Stare at the cat. Stare at it. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but you're going to have to take the lead with this person. They're not going to be the one to make the move here. I definitely feel as though you're dealing with a water sign or someone with Sagittarius heavy in their chart. Then you have the Fool, indicative of a new beginning here. Yep, once this communication begins, you have an opportunity to reshape this whole relationship, an opportunity to stop struggling to find a balance here. You have refusing to see and take the lead, then Temperance, then the Five of Wands here. Like you are struggling to find this balance because you're refusing to see that you have to make the first move here. You have to make the first move here. And that's going to lead to your success because you have the Sun. You could also be dealing with someone with Leo in their Sun, Moon, Rising placements. But that's ultimate success here. That's once you take the lead, you're going to obtain your wish fulfillment, which I feel is a desire to have an equal give and take, an equal balance in this relationship that is emotionally satisfying as well as physically satisfying. That's your desire here. That's what you would deem a success, and it's a possibility. But you have to open up this line of communication here. Take the lead in that, and you're not going to have no problems. Now, make sure when you approach this person, though, that you're not approaching them with all of their faults. I feel as though what you're refusing to see is how you negatively contributed to your relationship here. The way that you're going to strengthen this bond is by being honest with yourself as well as open with this person. Okay, so making an open dialogue. Don't go in pointing fingers and saying this is your fault and this is what you need to do and blah 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 blah. It needs to be an equal give and take here, a balance of emotion and communication, and that's going to lead to this new beginning. That's going to be a success here. Absolutely, something that's going to be make you feel complete is what I'm feeling. So don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to open up here, because that's going to lead you to this. All right. So let's see here. I think this is interesting. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it had came out all in a row, I probably would have shut the whole camera off. Y'all know how I feel about synchronicities. Boy, I love them. I love them. So I don't see any repeating numbers here. You've got 2 4s. You've got 2 5s. And that's it. That's all I see. So yeah, that's all I have for you right now, Aquarius. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if the message vibe. Remember, if it don't vibe, let it ride. Sometimes these messages are good, sometimes they are bad. These are just the energies that I'm tapping into at the moment. I always meditate and ask for the messages that need to be expressed. So I do apologize if this made you feel some type of way, but I am but a vessel. So it is what it is. Namaste, Aquarius. I look forward to doing your reading again soon. Bye-bye.